Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, assalamu alaikum. My name is Murshida, your henna obsessed friend, who is here to help you turn those paste-stained fingers into a thriving business. So, let me guess why you are here today. Maybe you have been doing henna on yourself and your friends, and they keep saying, "Oh my god, you should totally charge for this." Or maybe you have been scrolling through Instagram looking at all these amazing henna artists thinking, I wish I could do this full time. Or perhaps, and this is the big one, you are tired of working a 9 to 5 that doesn't light you up. And you are wondering if there's a way to make money doing something you actually love. Am I right? Yeah, I thought so. Here's the thing, I get asked all the time, like seriously, at least once a week, Mushida, how did you start your henna business? How do I get clients? Do I need a lot of money to start? What if I'm not good enough at yet? And I totally understand the overwhelm because I have been there. Trust me, I had all of these same questions back in 2018 when I was just starting out here in the DC area. But here's what I have learned. Starting a henna business doesn't have to be complicated or scary. You don't need thousands of dollars. You don't need to be perfect. You just need passion, a willingness to learn, and someone to guide you through the process. And that's exactly what I am going to do today. So, grab your favorite drink, get cozy, let's have a real conversation about how yes, you can start your own henna business. No gatekeeping, no fluff, just real practical advice from one henna artist to another. Sounds good? Let's dive in. First thing first, this is something a lot of people don't realize. Your henna business is going to look different depending on where you are. Geography matters a lot. If you are in an area with large South Asian, Middle Eastern or North African community, you might have more demand for bridal and cultural events. If you are in a more diverse or mainstream area, you might focus on festival, college events or even corporate parties. Take a moment to really understand your local market, who is around you, what even happens in your area, what's the demand like. This will shape everything from your pricing to your marketing strategy. Now, let's talk about the foundation of everything. Practice. You can't skip this step. I mean it. Before you even think about charging clients, you need to get comfortable with henna. Start by practicing on yourself on your own hand, your arms, wherever you can reach. Then move to your friends and family. They are your best guinea pigs. Trust me, they'll be honest with you and they will appreciate the free henna. But here's something I still do to this day, practice on paper, especially the watercolor paper. Yes, I recommend using watercolor paper because it has a texture similar to the skin and it really helps you refine your lines and design. I still practice on paper regularly because it keeps my hands steady and my design sharp. So don't underestimate the power of paper practice. It's a game changer. Okay, this next point is non-negotiable. From day one, and I mean day one, use natural henna only. Do not, and I repeat, do not use chemical store-bought henna. Those black henna cones you see at store, they are filled with chemicals like PPD that can cause serious allergic and skin damage. As a henna artist, your reputation depends on the safety and quality of your work. Natural henna is not only safer, but consistency is completely different. It stains beautifully, it's authentic, and your clients will trust you. Now, I know making henna cones can seem intimidating at first, but I highly recommend learning how to make your own. I already shared a video on my channel about how to make henna cones from scratch. So go check those out if you haven't already. But if you are not ready to make your own henna yet, That's okay. Buy from an artist who make good cones, the natural henna cones. Do your research, ask around, no compromise on quality. Your cones are your tools and you need the best tool. Here's where things get exciting. While you're practicing, start documenting your work. Take photos, take videos, share them on social media. I personally believe that Instagram is the best platform for henna business. It's visual, it's engaging, and it's where your potential clients are scrolling every single day. And maybe you can also share on TikTok. Just think like where your potential clients will be. Share your practice design, share your progress, share the messy moments and the beautiful moments. People love to see the journey, not just the final result. And listen, marketing is a whole different beast. It deserves its own deep dive. So if you want me to take a dedicated video on marketing strategies for henna artists, drop a comment below and let me know. But for now, just focus on consistency, post regularly, engage with your audience, show up again and again. Okay, keep practicing until you feel confident. I'm not talking about perfect, I'm talking about confident enough to take on a paying client. You will know when you're ready. Your lines will be steadier, your design will flow more naturally, you will start to develop your own style. That's when you know it's time to take that leap. But even when you are starting taking clients, don't stop practicing. I still practice on paper. I still try new design. The learning never stops. And that's what keeps your work fresh and exciting. Once you're ready to take on clients, you need to let people know you exist. Start with your inner circle. Tell your family, friends that you're offering henna services. Word of mouth is powerful, especially in the beginning. Your first few clients will likely come from people who know and trust you. But don't stop there. Start networking with others in the field. Connect with other henna artists, not as a competition but as a community. We can all learn from each other. Join Facebook groups, follow other artists on Instagram, engage with their content, build those relationships. Now, if you are looking to do bridal henna and parties, which is where bigger money is, you need to network strategically. Connect with beauty salon, makeup artists, hairstylists, event planners, wedding venues, and anyone else who work with brides and events in your area. Those people can recommend you to their clients. Go introduce yourself, send a DM, bring business card, show them your portfolio. Make it easy for them to refer you. Here's something I want you to know. You don't need a fancy setup to start. I started my business with just 3 cones. 3, that's it. I didn't have a studio. I didn't have expensive equipment. I just had passion, practice, and willingness to learn every single day. And you know what? That was enough. Starting a business isn't about having everything perfect from day one. It's about taking that first step. It's about being consistent. It's about showing up for yourself and your craft, even when it feels scary or uncertain. The client will come, the opportunities will come, but you have to start. Consistency is everything. Post regularly on social media, keep practicing, keep improving, keep networking. There will be slow days, there will be moments when you question yourself. That's normal. But if you stay consistent, keep putting your work out there, people will notice, your business will grow. And remember, every single success henna artist you see online started exactly where you are at right now. We all had our first client, all had our shaky lanes and our nervous moments, but we kept going, and so you can. So there you have it, my step-by-step guide to starting a henna business. It's not about being perfect, it's about being passionate, consistent, and willingness to learn. You got this. Whether you are in DC area like me or anywhere else in the world, the principles are the same. Practice your craft, use quality materials, share your work, and connect with your community. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more henna tips, tutorials and business advice. And don't forget to drop a comment below if you want that marketing deep dive video. I would love to make that one for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be see you in the next video.